Hello everyone, we're going to be doing a little bit of a test of the updated PSP that I'm going to be posting via my injector in a few days. Let's start out with a PSP game, one of the more considerably difficult games to run. How about Burnout Legends? Big fan of the series, especially Burnout Revenge on Xbox 360. The penultimate version of all of them. I like it even more so than Burnout Paradise. I mean, Burnout Revenge never ever gets old. It is one of the primary reasons I even got an Xbox 360 to begin with. But let's check this out, and then we're going to run some OpenBOR games as well, because they're going to be running considerably better via the PSP method as well. Okay, let's do the first track. Low profile, and let's see if we can get through this first track without having any kind of crazy lag. And you can run this better on the S and NES Classics as well. But for right now, we're testing the PlayStation Classic. And let's see where we would normally have a choke point and see how things fare. And this choke point, by the way, even on my superior CPU of the Android phone, actually has a slight lag point as well. I gave them an intentional head start. I'm going to see if I can catch up to them. Let's do this, guys and gals. Right here, it would normally lag really bad. Let's see if we can get through here without any crazy lag. So far, so good. Awesome. Some incredible music behind the soundtrack. I'm still going to catch up to these guys. We're going to try to get first place, guys and gals. If I don't wipe out before then. The game is running blazingly fast. Awesome. Do some close calls here. Oh, great. I can still do this. I was trying to do a close call so I could build up my boost meter here. We'll do this though. Some head-on collisions, all that good stuff. Close calls. There we go. Now I can use my turbo. And we're going to get first place mode activate without a doubt here. And I love this game because you can literally use the edges of the racetrack to help you along. I mean, not every game allows you to do that crazy stuff. Whoa, look at that close call. And we're about to get up to third place here. Let's take this guy out. And second. We're going to get first place if it's the last thing we do. Do another close call here. Whoa. And we're using the edge of the race to help us out here. We got a lot of antics on screen at once here. This is where you normally have quite a bit of lag, and we actually got through here almost seamlessly with just a little tad bit of lag. And we took him down. Okay. And the head start didn't matter. We're going to get our first place after all. And first place is down. We got this, guys and gals. We're taking this for gold here. Oh no! I'm still gonna beat this though. No, first place is not gonna take me here. I got this. Do a little bit of a shot. Then we're going to try a little test of Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins and see how this fares with the update as well. And let's beat this race. We need first place. We need to absolutely lap these sons of bees. Yes, Burnout Revenge is just a game that makes me keep my Xbox 360 indefinitely. I actually have another game I like on that system as well. Don't laugh, and I actually like the Superman Returns game on that. The fly-in is really incredibly cool on the game. Look at that, no wiping out at all because I can use the borders here. But yeah, Superman Returns on Xbox 360 is actually a pretty fun game, just to fly around in as Superman. And I also did enjoy the movie, even though it wasn't really a really mainstay in theaters. Brandon Ruth actually did a pretty decent job playing Superman. I also liked him in the Scott Pilgrim movie. That was a good turn of events there. Oh, great. We need our first place here. We got this. I need to get my first place mode activated here. We got this. I'm going to take him down. Oh, yeah. I took him. Oh, great. At least he wiped out, too. I think he wiped out, too. So it's a double takedown, me and him. Okay. Yep, he got taken out. We need our first place here. And we almost crashed into Keanu Reeves on the bus. What if they're ever going to do a Speed remake? Maybe with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He'd be a great person to kind of redo that role. Oh yeah. And we're almost to the end of this race, and we're going to move on to Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins and see how that runs. But yes, this is running better than ever, and you're going to be able to get the injector in my update for Autoblame. I'd say I'm going to probably post it on November 19th, a few days before Thanksgiving in the United States. But now we're going to go into low content Star Trek 3 Dummy, PSP, and let's load up Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins and see how that fares. And look at a beautiful, beautiful artwork. And yes, Burnout Legends is so fun to play. It never ever gets old. Big, big fan, like I said. Okay, and I'll show you the choke point on this game as well. And I actually play this game on my PlayStation TV. Typically, and as well as on my Android phone. In my next video after this is going to obviously be some more Sega Saturn test examples that people have been asking about. And I still love the fact that this game got pretty bad reviews because one of the people who reviewed it couldn't even bypass the first stage. So I've been going through a whole gamut of games that people have been having issues on before, and like I said, even Metal Gear Solid runs fine now. Like, very, very playable. Right here when you go to the right, it would normally freeze right when you get to that skull on the ground. And it is running nice. Perfect. Okay. And this is one of those games that you really need a good weapon. I like having my homing missiles as a weapon here, not the javelin that's on the ground there. And you can resurrect right in place if you're playing on standard mode. If you play on the hardcore or difficult mode, you'd actually be starting the stage over each time or the checkpoint. And it is a very, very much like a Metroidvania game because you can actually get armaments, power-ups, and upgrades to help you out through the stages and so on. But yes, you can actually resurrect in place. So I don't know why the guy said this game was so utterly difficult. But running awesome, and we're going to move on to another game right now. We're going to do OpenBOR. We're going to load this via PSP OpenBOR, which is going to be released in the PlayStation Classic folder. And I'm going to the 4K folder. These are games that I have lined up for when I get my 4,000 subscribers, or 5,000 subscribers, and I'm going to do quite a few of these. Let's start out with G.I. Joe for a moment here. Speaking of Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he was fun to watch in the G.I. Joe movie. And look at a beautiful G.I. Joe artwork there. And we're going to load this with the PPSSP core. And you're going to see OpenBOR running quite a bit better than before, but we're still going to work in an actual launcher for the true OpenBOR core as well. Emulator, should we say. Okay, now watch how nice this runs. I did this before, it ran okay, but I think I got it running quite a deal better now. Like, nice and smooth and seamless now. And we got our classic 80s style cartoons there. And some of these games would definitely go good into my 4 to 5K subscriber video for taking on a multitude of enemies in a variety of games. The more violent the games, the better. But we got G.I. Joe running awesome here. We'll do a few more examples. The Akari Warriors one is actually pretty fun to play because it is incredibly violent. But G.I. Joe's running nice. And some of these I'm going to share on my Google Drive in my Games OpenBOR folder for you guys and gals to enjoy. And I'll do a little tutorial on how to add these games the appropriate way so you can have the best performance and speed. But yes, you need to install the injector on my release day, which should be 11/19. Let's get a little bit more to the right here, then we'll try a few more OpenBOR games out real quick. Okay, let's go to low content Star Trek 3 Dummy 4K, and let's see what other OpenBOR games we have here. We have, we'll do Demon's Hand. Okay, this is a very, very cool game. It has a few characters from various brawler games, and you'll see what I mean when we start it here, our character selection. I'm a big Killer Instinct fan, so this character here that I'm going to be playing as, Saberwolf, awesome. And speaking of Rare, one of the earliest games is actually called Saberwolf. No pun intended, just ironically, coincidentally enough. I still absolutely love my Rare replay collection on the Xbox One, too. But here, that looks like the Spawn intro for, of course, the Super Nintendo Spawn. I mean, it looks just like that. And I'm expecting to be able to play a Spawn here. Yes, we got Spawn, Kratos from God of War, who's kind of short here. Sonic the Hedgehog. No, not Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a different Sonic character. And then we have Saberwolf. We'll play as Saberwolf now. And this is a very, very cool game. What I really like about this is it actually has references, kind of like a Balboa's Big Adventure, from other games. See if you can spot some of these guys. Playing awesome here. Yes, I'm going to share some of these for you guys to enjoy. Very awesome stuff here. See if we have any kind of special moves to do here. And I actually did just get Disney Plus. I want to check out Mandalorian. I watched the first episode. It is actually cool as hell. Don't read up into it at all because there are some spoilers that you don't want to know about. Just watch it to the end and you'll get a very, very cool twist at the very end of the first episode. Otherwise, it actually has some pretty decent content from the back catalog of Disney, Marvel, National Geographic, and so on. But I've been watching it. I have Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and of course now Disney Plus. Okay. And I have YouTube TV because I didn't really want to go into a normal TV service. I'm fine with YouTube TV. I have plenty of channels there, and I'm watching stuff like Evil and Prodigal Son, and even some Law & Order episodes on there. Okay, very, very cool stuff. And look, we have an enemy from Splatterhouse right there. I'm going to definitely be doing Splatterhouse in my 4K video. But yes, this game is very, very cool, and we're going to move on to another game now. Let's see what else we have for OpenBOR, and that was running nice. Both of these are running great. Let's do a Violent Ikari Warriors real quick. Okay. And I've tested, there's a few hundred games that actually work with this, and I'm going to be posting an updated OpenBOR core that you can run via PSP. And again, expected on November 19th. That's probably when I'm going to be posting this. But let's check out Ikari Warriors there and see how this runs. And I'm a big fan of Ikari Warriors. I mean, all the way back from the original NES version to the arcade version to the MXX version. Winners don't use drugs. Yes. Even a little pseudo Neo Geo logo there as a little bit of an Easter egg or homage to Neo Geo. But very, very cool. Ikari Warriors 2010. And I like these games, when you beat them, you actually unlock bonus content. I mean, even some of these have, like, remakes of Super Nintendo or even Mega Drive games that you can fully play with different characters and nuances that are completely new in addition to the game prior to what you previously played. Very, very cool music here. Whoever worked on this did an incredible job. Very, very thoroughly impressed. Great two-player mode activate game, and let's see how violent this game really is. And we're getting past the little bit of the cinemas here. Okay, let's take on some of these enemies and just have a bloodbath. Okay, and I swear the main character with the red bandana has to be based off of Rambo in all the Ikari Warriors games. I mean, it is so much a given. Okay, here we go. Ikari Warriors 2010, OpenBOR on the PSP Extreme. And it's running awesome. Let's get a gun and blow some shit up. Okay. Oh yeah, look at him. Oh yeah, perfect. And I like how the bodies stay on the ground, and if you play the NES or the arcade version, they disappear. But in the MSX version and this version, they stay on the ground. How cool is that? Very, very cool. And yes, he's so much like a Rambo. And speaking of Joseph Gordon-Levitt again, I think if he bulked up, he probably could play a really good John Rambo. Okay. But running awesome here. Gotta love Ikari Warriors 2010. We need another weapon here. Actually, you can do 3-player mode activate if you notice there are 2 other start positions down there. So this is running great. Let's try a couple more real quick. What else do we have? Low content soundtrack 3 dummy, PSP. 4K, sorry. Because they're all in my 4K photo for now. Let's do Crisis Evil. Okay, and we're going to load with PSP Extreme. We'll go through a few more games real quick, just so you guys and gals can see how they run. And again, I'll try to share as many of these as I can on the Google Drive link when I do the update, so you can easily play these. And again, here, look, bonus finish game to unlock, bonus finish game to unlock. So yes, you can play the game and beat it, and then do that. We'll play as Jill. Why not? And how many of you would be in agreement with me that the Resident Evils kind of went downhill over time? I mean, I still enjoy them nonetheless, though. And we got smooth, seamless gameplay here. A nice bloodbath here. Oh yeah. Awesome. Nice and violent. We definitely need to have our violent games for our 4K to 5K subscriber video. So we're 3 for 3 here. We'll try a few more. See what else we can run. But so awesome. I mean, many of you have been asking about OpenBOR, and tried to this for even played a few of these on there. And after I saw him doing it, because I previously did it before him, I want to tweak things a little bit until we got the real launcher going, so we can have this running more fuller-fledged. Because I know it's a little bit of a lack in performance and speed in some test demonstrations that I've seen. But here you can see things are running considerably better, nice and smooth. Oh, look at that. You know what would be really cool right now? Being able to kick some ass as Godzilla. Let's do that next. We'll do a Godzilla game. Star Trek 3 dummy, 4K, and we're going to play an OpenBOR Godzilla game. I'm getting a little excited and jumping ahead of myself here. We'll do Godzilla Ultraman Gamera. Okay, look at that beautiful artwork. We even have King Kong there. And I loaded the artwork here so you can get a better look at this. Look how awesome that is. Yes, you can click the artwork for about anything and actually get a nice zoomed in look. And then I'm going to go back to load content, Star Trek 3, dummy. And we're going to load the actual game now. But yes, if you ever want to get a nice, seamless look at the artwork there you go. That's a good way to do it. And you're going to be able to do it with Nintendo powers as well. Many of you might be familiar with the Nintendo Power project that I've worked on before. I'm going to try to get some of these together by Christmas so you can enjoy them on your mini classics as well. Just by tapping right, or left, and you have a nice zoomed in image, just like I showed you right there. So let's check out Godzilla Ultraman Gamera. Great, awesome here. Of course we're going to play as Godzilla. Who else would I want to play as but Godzilla? It's playing awesome here. And yes, I actually like all the Godzilla games from the NES 1 and NES 2, which is a strategy, turn-based strategy game, and even the Dreamcast ones, which are incredibly awesome. I still am very happy that I was able to get both of the Dreamcast ones, import-wise, for only $20 US total for both of them, cumulatively. Oh yeah. And there are two sound effects I'd love to be able to do, Godzilla's roar and Chewbacca's roar. Them are just untouchable sound effects. And we should do a charge run with him, where we do our double tap, see if we can do that with him. Yeah, we can do that. And we got the classic Godzilla style music. Awesome, so we got another game that's fun to play. Let's try, see what else we have to try here real quick. 4K. We got a Castlevania one. We'll do Vampire Hunters. And do that real quick. Same core. And contrary to popular belief, the Super Nintendo version of Dracula X is not a port of the TurboGrafx CD version. They are completely different games. But I still love both of them equally as far as going back and playing all of the Castlevania games. I mean, I can't really pick one Castlevania game over another. I like playing all of them, even from the Game Boy versions to the Tiger handheld electronic version of Simon's Quest. I mean, but right here, this is essentially re-envisioning with a better moveset, ultra-violence, and so on of the Super Nintendo version of Dracula X. And the completely awesome production values here. I give tremendous props to whomever has worked on this game. Let's check it out right now. And we get our Symphony of Night style music, and we have our great perspective of the background castle that you're going to. Kind of like a Ninja Gaiden cinema style here. And if you ever played the Sharp X68000 version, it is awesome as well. Transylvania in the mid-18th century. In this time of peace and plenty, I'm reading this because I can't skip past this right now, unfortunately. No one foresees the return of ancient horrors, but the old legends live, and soon the land will again be plunged into darkness. The people have returned to the path of wickedness, and the bonds that seal their evil ruler's spirit are weakening. Deep in the castle, he stirs from a century of enforced sleep. Count Dracula awakes. And then we have the awesome bloodbath splash on the screen. Vampire hunters. And then we're going to get a little bit of this incredible action going on here. Awesome. Love the beautiful, beautiful music here. Feels like an anime like Vampire Hunter D with the type of font we're using there. And again, this is an incredible repertoire of moves and ultra violent. I mean, just try playing Dracula X for Super Nintendo back to back with this game. It is an incredible, tremendous difference. Starts out simple enough, but watch what happens when I start taking out my enemies with a whip. Okay. Bam! I want to take out the innocent females. That is awesome. Violence. That is great. Definitely a game I need to get in a 4K video. And again, look, a flying uppercut, all kinds of moves. He's like a martial artist. And if you ever played the Harmony of Despair on Xbox 360 and Super Nintendo, he's an excellent character to use in that game. He's got so many cool martial arts to utilize. You can literally go through the entirety of the game with hand-to-hand combat. It would have helped if I actually had some enemies on the screen when I used the special attack. But yes, this game is fully playable and running nice and smooth and seamless. So yet another game that you're going to be able to run with the update. Awesome. Oh yeah, we got our special weapons as well, with a charge meter. We're not going to run out of these. Okay, we're going to load at least one more game. Let's go to, how about Final Fight Gold Champion Edition? Let's check that out. Look at the beautiful, beautiful artwork there. And we're going to load a PSP Extreme. And let's check this game out. Very, very cool. Love being able to play as Blanka and other various Street Fighter characters within the context of a Final Fight game. I mean, Final Fight is one of the best side-scrolling brawlers I've ever played. I mean, Double Dragon kind of started the whole trend as far as popularity is concerned, but Final Fight secured the throne for quite a number of years, and everybody and their mother and father and grandfather and so on just had to make a brawler side-scrolling game. And there was a point when they kind of phased out and lost their popularity, and nowadays they come very, very few and far between, with Double Dragon 4 being probably the last one that has come out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But I'm still a big, big fan, and I go back to them constantly. Let's check it out here. Once we get past this load screen here. Yes, you do have load screens, unfortunately. But let's see what kind of character set we have here and see how this runs. Boss mode, finish game to unlock, so we know we can unlock content there. Okay. We can play as Guile, Blanka, Ken, Cody, and so on. Guy, Hagar. Awesome. I will play as her. Why not? She got some speed and skill here, so she should be very, very fast and furious style. Okay. And I love the widescreen aspect here. This is so cool. And I like games that use this in the arcade, like NASTAR, which is Rastin 3. And of course, games like Ninja Warriors. And I might load up Ninja Warriors as kind of a tangent off of this video here, just to show you what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this is playing so incredibly awesome right now. But yes, this widescreen definitely makes a tremendous difference as far as the beauty to behold in the game. Because we all know when games like this came out in the arcade, we were still running 4:3 perspective TVs with aspect ratio. We didn't quite have widescreen TVs at home just yet. So it definitely stands out when you're in an arcade and you run a game like this, which would typically be on a multi-monitor, but it would still be incredibly cool looking widescreen style. Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna load Ninja Warriors right now, which is a title game. And it should be in my 4K folder, I'm pretty sure it's in this folder. Okay. There we go. Ninja Warriors. Taito. And we're going to load this with MAME 2003 Extreme. And you're going to see the awesome widescreen aspect ratio. As I mentioned, not a whole lot of arcade games use this. I mean, Darius uses it too, and it really stands out. I mean, you're seeing enemies like a quarter-mile away from you in a shmup game. That is just untouchable as far as experience is concerned. Look at that. This is so beautiful doing the widescreen here. If you guys can think of any other arcade games that you've ever played that have this type of widescreen perspective, let me know. Just look how awesome that is. And listen to the incredible music. This is actually a very, very cool game with music here. With kind of pseudo vocals here. You'll hear what I mean in a moment here. I'd have to say, like, out of arcade games, this is one of my favorite music in any arcade game I played. Okay. Awesome. Taito can do no wrong. And by the way, Taito made Darius as well, for reference. Awesome game. I just ran out of shurikens, but I could always use cheat codes to have unlimited shurikens if I wanted to with the R2 button. And cheats. Enable cheats. Infinity shurikens. Okay. Let's have infinity shurikens and just go to hell here. Bam, look at that. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Just like that Queen song. Now I got Infinity Shuriken Shredder, or, oh, actually it looks like a Star Wars villain there. Does it not? I kind of think the Star Wars villain kind of use this as a guide as far as the model is concerned. Definitely unlimited shurikens are going to hopefully be helpful in taking him out. I just needed to get a sword swipe on him. Yes, this is definitely breaking the game, but it's still fun to check out with the Infinity Shurikens. And I love playing Revenge of Shinobi with Infinity Shurikens. And by the way, I kind of figured out why Revenge of Shinobi isn't on the Mega Drive Mini. Because it has Spider-Man in it, and obviously Sega or M2 would have to worry about the license for Spider-Man, which is not as easy to acquire since he has newfound popularity with him being in, of course, the Marvel Universe as a part of cooperation now. Collaboration, should we say. Hold your tongue, that's what it says. Yeah, Infinity Shurikens is overkill here. Okay, we're gonna load one more game and we're done with the video. Let's see what else we have for OpenBOR 4K here. Pick one more violent game. We'll do Kill Bill. And that was a great movie as well, and I was absolutely disappointed that it had to follow the suit of Lord of the Rings, where the movie just ends and you had to wait for part 2 to come out. I would have loved it to be one entire film, but still it was fun to watch both parts nonetheless. And some movies actually got ruined by having 2 parts. I mean, I actually did watch the Hunger Games movies, even though they're a complete ripoff of Battle Royale. And I've seen movies like that, like even No Escape with Ray Liotta, which came out before Battle Royale, which was obviously a similar concept. And of course the movie Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin, which was also very, very fun to watch. So I kind of like those movies, and if you go way back, it even harkens back to the original Lord of the Flies, which all these kind of copy off of. And if you like the Lord of the Flies concept and all these concepts, you'll probably like the show called The 400, which is on Netflix now. Great, great sci-fi show. Not the 400, the 100, though. Where you basically have people who are unable to inhabit their planet due to kind of like a nuclear style fallout, so they're all on a ship hovering the planet, but they're starting to run out of resources, so over time they start kind of like condemning people to death for minor offenses, like something like littering might get you an offense as far as being thrown off the ship. So they get to a point where they have not enough resources to keep continuing, so they send down 100 prisoners to the planet to check out and kind of do reconnaissance on whether or not the planet is inhabitable. It seems to be like a one-way trip, but it's already several seasons in. Very, very cool show, and one season deals with an AI concept, which is awesome. And as far as like 100 as a sci-fi show, I'm also a big, tremendous fan of Lex. I mean, these are two sci-fi shows that I binge watched. And we got that classic music going on there. Awesome stuff. But hope you enjoyed the video, and there'll be more to come.